are live. Hello, friends. I am Sneha, and today we are here for Relax, Release, and Realign 2022, a free workshop to help you create your best life yet. So, if you are watching this, let me know that you can see this video because it's the first time I'm using StreamYard. So, I want to make sure that you can actually see me and see the screen. So, just let me know in the comments, and so that I will know that I am live. It does show me that I am live here. So, let me know where you're watching from. Say hi. And I am here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's cold outside, and it was just 75 a week ago. And then overnight, it went from 75 to 40s. And now it's like in 25s this week. So it's really, really cold outside. Let me know where you're from and if it's summer or winter, wherever you are, and we will get started in just 1 second. Angela is here. She says, yes, you are live. Yay. So this is a successful experiment because last time I wanted to go live with a presentation and Zoom failed me. So this time I found a new way to do it. And let me start sharing the presentation so you'll be able to see me and you'll be able to see a screen. So let me know if you can see my video and the screen as well, Angela, before we get started. So can you see me and the screen? So the screen will say Relax, Release, Realign 2022. Let's create your best year yet. Okay, you can see it. Amazing. Yay. There's Neha from DC and Angela from Virginia. Hello, Neha. Hello, Angela. Welcome here. I'm super excited for you guys to be here. Let me know in the comments below what are your biggest dreams for 2022? What have you planned? What is your biggest dream for 2022? I see one more person saying hello. I don't see your name. So, hello. I don't think I can comment from here. So, this is new, but let me try. Hello, everyone. No, I cannot. I can say hi and you can see me. So, let's get started. Since you guys are here, let me introduce myself. I am Sneha. I'm the host of this group and author of Stress Free Prosperity, a mindful path to joy, abundance, and wealth. I am a conscious prosperity coach and I help women manage their energy and finances mindfully. And today we are going to talk about vision boards, the vision boarding process. And we are not going to make vision boards. So let me be very clear. We're going to talk about what's wrong with the vision boarding process and how you can make it right. Um, so a Facebook user says financial independence, harmonious relationships, and health, healthy. So I think that was Neha, healthy lifestyle. Financial independence, harmonious relationships, and healthy lifestyle. Awesome. Angela, let me know what your big dreams are for 2022. And let me know if you have created your vision boards yet. And before we get started, I also wanted to let you know to make the most of today. You can ask all questions that are on your mind. No question is stupid. I will make the most of this time by answering all your questions. If I don't know your questions, I will not pretend to be a know-it-all. I will come back to you with my answers, with some research if I'm unable to answer your questions. And please participate fully. You share, comment, and learn. When you share and comment and ask questions, because of you, others can learn as well. So when you show up, others can show up and you can show up for each other. And then I can show up more for you guys. So we can make this a better use of our time for all of us, right? Okay, then. So, what is a vision board? Have you ever created a vision board? Let me know in the comments below if you have ever created a vision board in your life for yourself, or for your family, or for somebody else. And if you have never created a vision board is a board or a central focal point where you put pictures of all your dreams so you can create them and manifest them. So it is something that helps you to create this focus around your dreams. So it's a board that has your vision on it all in one place for you to see. Okay. And during this time, especially during New Year's, now it New Year's is not the only time where you can create vision boards. You can create vision board any time of the year. So if you think that, oh, vision board means only New Year, 1st of Jan, I have to create my vision board. Not true. You can create your vision board on your birthday. You can create it on any random day, any random weekend. It doesn't have to have some stars aligned or anything like that. You can create your vision board any time of the year. During this time of the year, though, a lot of people get together to create vision boards. There's a party, there's music, there's meditation, and then people have all these magazines. They cut all these amazing images and then put them on their boards, right? So let me know if you have ever created a vision board. So you put all this and then you put on, and let me bring you my vision boards or give you an example. So there is something like this that you create, and yours can look different. It can be online, offline, whatever, right? So you put all your dreams and all your goals on one board, so it creates a focal point. A lot of people do that during this year. Okay, so let me know if you have ever done a vision board, and let me put this back. Sorry about that. And let me know if you have ever created one vision board, and what has been one dream on that vision board that has come true for you. So I would love to hear some of the miracles and amazing things that have happened to you when you have created vision boards before. And while you're letting me know that, okay, Angela says yes many times. So Angela has created her vision board many times. So I'm going to share with you the problem with the usual process of vision boards. There is nothing wrong with vision board parties. You know, from everybody from Oprah to um, all the music stars, everybody creates vision boards, right? Everybody wants their dreams to come true. Yesterday, I was scrolling on my Instagram feed, and I heard there was J Lo, and she was talking about her vision board, and she was talking about how she was feeling. Like this was a time where she wanted to talk about what she wants in her life, and then she was asking others what they want in their life. So everybody, from a celebrity to us, everybody creates vision boards, right? But there is a problem with the usual process of how we create vision boards. Okay, and that is that when you do this by just pasting things on a board, and that is it, that is without any action plan, without any plan to get there, what it is going to create is it is going to create anxiety, overwhelm, and stress. Because even though you see these big dreams on your board, the immediate thing that is going to come to your mind is, oh my God, how am I going to make this happen? And when you get stuck into this, oh my God, how am I going to make this happen? It can go in various different directions. And one of the most direction that it goes in is it causes your stress hormones to start releasing, right? And then you get into an anxiety mode. Oh my God, I haven't created anything, or anything on my vision board hasn't come true. Oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this happen? How am I going to create this healthy lifestyle? How am I going to get my financial independence? I have put this on my vision board for the past 5 years, and I haven't gotten that, and I don't know how to get there, and all these things are coming up, right? The frauds of prosperity. And to read details about frauds, you can go here, but I'm going to explain them in short detail. But the frauds of prosperity start showing up. What happens in a usual vision board party is that you come together, you create all these big dreams on a board, and for that moment you relax, and then you go away, right? And then what? Then you're left with yourself and that vision board. And if you are a person who is very very focused, who knows how to handle emotions, who knows how to handle stress, and who knows how to plan, you might be able to get there with your vision. Who knows how to be in a relaxed state every single day, every single moment, you might be able to get there. You might be able to get your dreams to come true. But for everybody else, they need extra help. Let me elaborate on frauds before we move forward. So, what are these frauds of prosperity that show up? So, F stands for fear, R stands for resistance, A stands for anxiety, W stands for worry, D stands for desperation, and stands for shame. So, it begins with fear of, oh my God, how am I going to get there? And then it moves to resistance. See, when we put things on a vision board, usually we are putting things that are beyond our current ceiling, right? Everybody has this ceiling of, oh my God, we have done things till here, but now we want to do things till there. For example, I have made income of $5,000 per month so far, but I want to get there to $10,000 per month. So this is my new ceiling, and I'm going to break it this year. That's on my vision board. Okay, so if that is on your vision board this year, then how are you going to make that happen, right? That resistance is going to show up. You might need to do different things this year in order to get those 10,000 per months, right? And when the resistance sets in, then you are going to start hiding. You're going to start not doing things that you were meant to do, right? So creating that vision board and seeing that ceiling, and seeing something that is beyond that ceiling, can create that stress. Let me know if you are with me so far and you understand what I'm saying. If you have any questions, please always feel free to post them in the comments below. A is anxiety. When there's fear and resistance, it is very hard to take action, and that's when anxiety sets in. Anxiety is when you want to do something, but you feel that everything is out of control. It gets very harder to breathe, right? And when that sets in, then it's even very hard to relax and think beyond your usual self, to start getting these new actions, new opportunities for yourself, to make that vision board come true. And then of course worry sets in, and when all these first FRAW set in, you get into a mode of desperation, right? Then you are so desperate to make your things happen, you're going to start sending shady DMs to people, or you're going to start asking people to join your team without even knowing them, or you're going to start doing some weird things like um, maybe you are in love with someone, and they really don't care about you. They don't love you back, and you're going to just like go and try to talk to them, or always find a way to do something with them, and all they're going to do is push you back. That's what desperation does. It moves you far away from where you want to go in life, right? And when you are far away from where you want to go, and when you feel like you are not doing what you're supposed to, you feel like you're failing, that's when shame sets in, right? Shame sets in that, oh my God, I have this capability of doing this. I have this capability. I know that I am able to do these $10,000 per month, or whatever your ceiling is. Maybe you want a very healthy relationship, or you want that 20 pounds loss in your weight, or anything, right? So whatever your goal is, if you want that to make it happen, you know that you have the ability, but all these things that have come up, the resistance, the fear, the anxiety, the shame, sets in, right? Because you're like, you are able to do this, but somehow you weren't able to. And then you start hiding yourself even more. You might start eating things that you don't want to. You might start not going out. You might start being by yourself a lot, right? You might even further stop taking action, and further this vision board will become just a big piece of wall hanging in your house that creates anxiety in your life so much that you're going to take it, tear it off, and throw it away, and pretend like it never happened. Are you still with me? Am I making sense, or is it or does it never happen to you? Let me know in the comments below. So for me, what works along with creating a vision board is the process of relaxing, releasing, and realigning my energy. And how do we do that? And why is that important? So I'll start with relaxation. So we talked about how vision boards can give us stress, especially when things are not happening, if things are very, very beyond our ceiling and we are stressed out. What happens is, and this is, I'm going to go a little bit scientific. I know a lot of people think vision boards are nothing but woo woo, but there is so much more science behind how vision boards work. You might be surprised. So, this is the first science thing that I want to talk about. So, when stress happens, right? When stress happens, the stress hormones are released, our limbic system gets activated, and we get into a fear, we get into a fight and flight mode, right? We all know this. This is a natural way of keeping us alive, right? When we were living as cavemen, when we were living as nomads, this is what helped us to save us from any dangers outside. In today's world, though, we don't really live in such danger, right? We live in a society where there are a lot of expectations put on us. And these expectations that either others put on us or we put on us cause the same effect on our brain, on our stress hormones, and it creates the same fight or flight response. When we see these pictures on Instagram, when we see others' vision boards, when we see other people going ahead, right, we are naturally feeling threatened of staying behind. And when that happens, stress starts showing up in our body. And how many times, okay, let me stop this. And is this better? So when this happens, when you are seeing Instagram every single day, every single moment, how many hours you might have sometimes on your phone where it tracks you how much you have been online, how much you have been scrolling through Instagram, how much you have been seeing YouTube, how much you have been seeing other people, how they live their life and how they're telling us. Like there's a constant bombarding on us. Think about how much we feel left behind, especially in the new year when everybody is saying you become new, like relax, release, and renew. That's the most common uh, theme that I have heard. Renew yourself because maybe something in you is not really good enough, so you need to renew yourself, right? You are not enough is the constant bombarding that we are getting on all these messages. What that does is that creates stress in our body, and when that creates stress constantly, what happened in the caveman time or the nomadic times or the stone age times was that there were stress hormones, like there was a danger, then the danger went away, so then our body came back into a natural relaxed state through the parasympathetic nervous system by creating a relaxation response. If you want to hear more science about it, you can go buy a book called The Relaxation Response. Okay. Um, but when that happens, when the relaxing hormones are sent in our body, then we are away from this fight and flight response and we are able to relax, right? And that helps us to think better, that helps to create plans, to think long term, to make correct decisions, to make choices that are good for everybody and not just short term to bring us out of this anxiety and current stress, right? So that is why Relaxation is the most important part of manifesting, because to create your vision board, what you need is a relaxed state. To make your vision board come true, what you really need is a relaxed state. Because when you are in a relaxed state, you are able to attract the opportunities to you, because you are not in a shielded mode. When you are stressed, you are like this. You are literally repelling everything that is coming to you, because you are closed up. A relaxed state helps you open up a little. Even our body responds to relaxation and stress is like this and open, right? What relaxation also helps us do is it helps us slowly take and make the correct choices for long term. Right, when we are in this fight and flight mode, we're always going to only be thinking about short term. Oh my god, I did not hit my goal today, I need to go and sell something. Even though that is not in our long term plan, to go there, be there, you're going to just start selling something, and sometimes that works, but for long term it doesn't work. It sometimes hurts your strategy. Okay. And I know I'm talking about this because I know a lot of entrepreneurs usually sign up for these kind of workshops, but this also works for professional people, right? So making these small term decisions, like today, I'm feeling so stressed out. I just want to eat this big dessert. And then tomorrow I'm stressed out and I again want to eat this dessert because it makes me feel better. And day after I'm again stressed and I want to just eat this dessert. It all adds up. And then you're suddenly like, I don't know, I am working out, but still I don't feel healthy, because I'm making this short term decision of eating dessert and making me feel better right now, instead of making me feel better long time by choosing something that is right for me in that time, right? The second step that helps is to release the frauds. So I have a process that I work with my clients and myself to release the frauds in our system every single day, to look at the frauds every single day as they show up and release them. Because fear, resistance, anxiety, worry, it's natural in our body. We have this limbic system inside of us. We are going to get stressed. It's not that you can be, unless you are a monk and you completely let go of the life that you are living in and you are living up in the top of Himalayas. Not everybody does that, right? We are all still living in this life. We have our jobs, we have our home, we have a family, we have our business. We are still living in the society. And as long as we live in the society, stress will always be there, right? So it is about being able to manage the stress in order to release these frauds, and learning that process to help you every single time, so that you are not stuck in the stress, right? So that you are able to relax, so that you are able to find these relaxation hormones in your body to help you feel healthy, to help you feel present, to help you feel focused for taking actions towards your healthy life, towards your healthy business, towards your healthy relationships, everything. Relaxation and stress are like stress free prosperity is all about this, right? Creating this prosperous life in your life is all about relaxing and releasing frauds, 100%. And the third is to realigning yourself to an energy that is love, prosperity, and above. You may have seen this wheel, and let me see if I can share this again and go to the next. Can you guys still see the screen? Okay. You might have seen this emotional vibration chart. Okay. So it is not very clear right now for you guys, but if I will share this with you as a separate chart later on, but this has different emotions return on different spectrum, right? So there's shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride, courage, neutrality, willingness, acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment, right? When you create a vision board, it's also about, are you creating from a place of desire? Are you creating it from a place of fear? Are you creating it from a place of guilt or shame because you haven't been able to create your vision in the past? Or are you creating it from a place of joy, peace, and enlightenment and love? Now, all these above acceptance, above reason, all these are the places where you are going to be open the most to attract opportunities, to be in the same vibration or resonance as the things that you desire. And they are going to start coming to you faster if you are in those states. That doesn't mean that you cannot be afraid ever. That doesn't mean that you cannot be stressed ever. It just means that don't hang out over here. Don't keep feeling sad all the time. Don't like work, be willing to work, right? Um, So earlier I said that, Oprah has her own vision board and the singers have vision boards and JLo has her vision board. And there's always a story that I've heard about Jim Carrey where he wrote a certain amount on a check from the universe and he was given this exact amount for a film that he signed up for, something like that. Okay. He manifested a few years later. All these people have worked very hard to get there. They have opened themselves to opportunities and they have showed up for themselves, right? So going from, and it doesn't mean that they never had grief, they never had shame, they never had anger, and they were always peaceful and joyful. It doesn't mean that. It just means that they were not hanging around over here. They were always willing to work on themselves to get over here, to attract those opportunities, right? Maybe sometimes they fell down, but they again worked on themselves to show up here. Constant showing up. Similarly, when we create our vision boards, we need to show up for ourselves. We can say that, oh, this year I want to create speaking opportunities, but then never sign up for any speaking opportunity, never say yes to other people, never say yes to anybody who tells you that, hey, can you come to my show and you can speak, maybe I can interview you. Never saying yes to that, right? Never showing up, not taking lessons. If you're not good at speaking, then not taking lessons. For me, I had to take action of writing and then action of understanding how to go and publish a book in order to make my vision board come true of publishing a book, right? If I would have just posted this on a vision board and said that, oh my God, I want to write a book, I want to become an author. Okay, so I posted this picture of my favorite authors on a vision board and I just sat there doing nothing, watching television all day. And there's nothing against television. I watch television every day for at least an hour. So there's nothing, I don't have any beef against TV. Okay. But what I'm saying is we also have to work towards our dreams to make them come true, and then opportunities will show up. We all have to meet universe 50% and universe meets us. So we all have to 50%, not true, we all have to meet the universe 100% and the universe will meet us 100%, right? We have to give ourselves, we have to show up for ourselves, we have to do what is needed, we have to work on our healing, we have to work on our shame, we have to work on our guilt, right? It, like, even after writing, it was very hard to put this outside. Oh my God, I'm going to be open to so much judgment. I'm opening myself up to all the comments from so many other people. They're going to say that, oh my God, you suck, your book sucks. Or they might say that, oh my God, your book is amazing and this helped us. It can go either way, right? But I had to show up and put myself up there in order for me to write that book, publish that book, and make my dream of becoming a published author come true, right? So when you go to these vision board parties, not all the time they help with creating that action plan, bringing all this together, bringing the vision, relaxation, your alignment, and your action all together, right? That is my beef with all the vision board parties. I really want a process, and sometimes you have to create what is not available outside, and that is what I'm creating. So if you wait towards the end of this presentation, I'll let you know what amazing program I am creating that you are welcome to join. But before that, let's do a small meditation. Okay. um, So if you are watching this still with me, then let's find a quiet space, quiet spot, and sit straight. You can sit on the ground if you want. It's going to be a short meditation, so you don't need to lie down, but you're always welcome to lie down if you like. And make sure that your feet are touching the ground, your palms are on your knees facing upwards, your back straight, and just relax into the seat that you're in and gently close your eyes. Notice your breath at your nostrils. Notice if your breath is fast or slow, deep or shallow. Take your attention to the bottom of your feet. Notice your feet touching the earth. Become aware of your connection with the earth. Now imagine roots growing from the bottom of your feet, and let these roots start growing longer and longer, and let them grow through the ground and move down through the earth surface, soil, rocks, minerals, and let it reach to the center of the earth. And from the center of the earth, imagine these roots are pulling in beautiful earth energy back into your feet. Let this purifying earth energy enter your body through the bottom of your feet and move up through your legs and fill up your whole body. Let this energy fill up your whole body. And now take the attention to the crown of your head and notice a bright white light, the energy of the universe and abundance entering through the crown of your head into the body, mixing up with the earth energy, creating peace, abundance, and enlightenment. A feeling of prosperity and miracles. Notice the smile on your face. And notice this beautiful energy fill up your entire body and slowly move out and spill into your aura. Notice this aura filled with beautiful energy from the universe and the earth, expanding in the room that you are present, expanding further in your house, expanding all over your city, expanding all around Mother Earth. Bring smile to your eyes, a smile to your forehead, a smile to your lips. Bring a smile to your heart, your belly, your feet, your hands. And take this moment to create an intention for the new year. The intention is just a small positive statement that can act as an anchor for you to call forth the energy that you want in this year. May there be light. May I have fun. May there be peace in my communication. May I make peace with my health. I'm giving examples. You can use your own words. Just use one small positive statement and repeat it to yourself 3 times. And then slowly open your eyes. Let me know how that felt. Now, this is just one way of relaxing. I feel a lot relaxed than I was before I started this. Um, and this is not just the only way of relaxing. Some people are not very okay with meditation. It causes anxiety. I was there before I started my meditation practice. I used to feel anxious to close my eyes even for 2 minutes, right? Um there are so many other methods of relaxation, and those are the methods that and rituals that I am going to teach in my program that I'm going to share with you um, right now. Let me I am super excited to introduce to you Prosperous Life by Design Bootcamp, where you go beyond vision boarding. This is a 5 week boot camp where we not only create your vision board, but we also create a plan of how to get there. We learn rituals on how to get there, and we create rituals on bringing in peace and relaxation into your life so you vibrate to the opportunities that will help your vision board come true, right? It's a 5 week program, and it will help you create a solid foundation of your values, vision, and action plans to make all your dreams come true. It begins on January 17th, 2022. We meet 3 times a week for 5 weeks. We meet on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and we meet Mondays at 6 p.m. We meet Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 a.m., all EST time. And this is a live program. There is nothing recorded. It is a live program where you get me, my time, and my experience and energy, and all the rituals with you for 5 weeks. And we create a solid foundation for your prosperous life, and we design it together. I'm super excited to create this beautiful opportunity to really bring a mindfulness to your vision boards, mindfulness to your life, mindfulness to creating this prosperity in your life. Some of my favorite dreams that have come true using my processes are becoming a published author, especially when I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to make it. Um, Moving from Vegas to a greener space, Atlanta. This is just an amazing story. Um, Owning a Tesla, traveling internationally in a first class. I had it on one of my vision boards where I had posted a picture of um, a beautiful first class seat, and it was amazing how it happened. Naming my business Prosperous, that was just something that happened too literally, but when you joined my program, I'll tell you the story. Speaking at retreats, speaking at corporate environments, getting paid coaching clients, getting our basement built last year at 50% of what we would have wanted to pay to get it built. That was really cool that we ended up doing that, and how we manifested it. Our Egypt trip, our recently planned trip to Northern Lights, and so much more. I am super excited for having all these dreams come true using my processes, leading this mindful life, and especially being relaxed through it all. I am super excited to share this process with you if you want to join me in this process starting Monday. The benefits of joining this camp are: we will capture the learnings of your past, we will release old energy and belief systems that no longer serve you, and we will learn and realign to get crystal clear on your vision and learn rituals and create a plan to make a prosperous you come true. There might have been times where you have time and time again put the same things on your vision board every single year, only at the end of the year to feel really sad that you didn't make it happen one more year. And I know it feels really, really stressful when that happens. It is very hard to relax. And then if you create a new vision board from that energy, things can go in a very weird direction. So let's put a stop to that cycle and really, really get crystal clear on your long term life and bring mindfulness to this process. And let's create this prosperous life together with me. How do we make this happen? We meet for 5 weeks, we work together. There are live workshops, there is nothing recorded. You get a live group coaching every week. So, not only do we meet 3 times a week, one of those calls is going to be your personalized coaching. So, you get a hot seat. Any personalized questions that you have, you get answered. You get help. We create an action map to get you where you want to go, and we create amazing manifesting rituals personalized for you so that you can accelerate your goals to get there. I am super excited about this, and if you want to join me, you can join today at this link. When I go back to Facebook, I'm going to post the link there, but it is shifttoprosperity.com/prosperous life by design. I'm going to post it on the comments when I go back to Facebook. Right now, I'm on StreamYard and I'm unable to comment. But I'm super excited for you to join. I don't believe in giving any false strategies where I'm going to say that the card is going to be closed or anything like that. The only thing is that we are going to start on Monday. So if you join after that, you're going to miss some sessions. But other than that, there is no scarcity. I don't believe in those things. So I don't create scarcity for my programs. If you want to join, if we are aligned, I know that you will join. So Prosperous Life by Design, shifttoprosperity.com. I am so excited to welcome you into boot camps. For everybody who joins, I have these bonuses, and let me share that with you. The bonuses are a free access to all the recorded sound baths and yoga nidras that I have. It's an album that you will get through Gumroad, and it's $1.50 value. You will get a free 45-minute support call with me. 1:1. It's not a group call, and you'll get it 2 weeks after the boot camp is done. So that it will be a support for you after we are done with creating your vision board, creating the process, helping you learn all the manifesting rituals. So it's just one extra support to see how you are, where you are, and to help you a little bit more to get you there and a little closer to your dreams. You will get a free copy of my book if you don't have it already. If you have a copy of this, I will share with you another copy of my other book, which is a multi author book called Raising Global Mindset. And then you will also get a free access to one future online cacao ceremony. I run online cacao ceremonies and in-person sound healing. So if you're in Atlanta, it will be a sound healing and cacao ceremony. If you're out of Atlanta, it will only be a cacao ceremony. So I am super excited for you all to join this. If you feel aligned to this and if you want to join, let me know and I will share the link with you. I'm super excited for you to be joining this and very excited to support you in your dreams so that they come true this year and in the future. So this is something that this program is something that you can take with you and keep doing it every year for yourself. So you'll get all the recordings for yourself for lifetime. So you will always be welcome to join the future programs at a discounted price if you wanted to do it live, but you'll get all recordings for this live program. And if you are a member of my prosperity activation circle, then you get a discount to join this program. So if you are a member of prosperity activation circle and you want to join, just message me and I'll send you a discounted link. For everybody else, this is for $345. You are getting 15 calls with me, 15 group calls. It is way discounted already, frankly. So I am super excited to share this bootcamp with you all and ready to get started on Monday. I am going to be posting the link in 5 minutes after I end this broadcast. But before that, if you have any questions before I stop this broadcast, let me know in the comments below and I will be happy to answer them for you. And let me stop sharing this. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions about these bonuses, if you have any questions as a Prosperity Activation Circle member, if you have any questions around these 5 days, 5 weeks of this program, let me know and I will be happy to answer any questions. And just because you all were here today to watch this and you signed up, you are getting a free copy of my book, a Kindle version. So if you have signed up for my, if I have your email address, you will get a free copy of my Kindle version of my book emailed to your email. And it's only for all those who have attended this live. If you have attended live and you have a copy of my book, I will send you a different book. So don't worry about that. Uh, all right, then. So if you don't have any questions, I'm ending this call right now. I am excited for everybody to join this boot camp next week. And let's get started on making your dreams come true. Thank you so much for being here today and sharing your comments. And we will see you in the group and get to know you a little better. Bye.